welcome to this Kincaid news broadcast.
We're your #1 source for news and information here at Kincaid School.
On today's program, we'll be looking at Kincaid's own Olympics. We'll also find out about the day Kincaiders took over IBM and check in with one student teacher who really makes a difference. These stories and more on Kincaid News.
But first, our top story, Olympic Week at Kincaid. Here's Brittany Evans with the scoop.
Even though the Olympics will not happen until 1996, Kincaid is ahead of the game. Flags representing each country were made and displayed in the lunchroom. Each classroom featured a display of posters, pictures, and souvenirs. The first grade hall became a tropical rainforest as they studied Central and South America. Entering a second grade classroom seems like visiting an African hut. The opening ceremonies kicked off a week-long Olympic celebration. David Sams, our IBM partner, delivered the opening address. Principal Sanders led the school in the Pledge of Allegiance, and 2 Olympic torchbearers paraded around the gym. After a stubborn torch was lit, we sang and signed Love in Any Language. Then Principal Sanders proclaimed, "Let the games begin." Other festivities throughout the week included Olympic Field Days. While Field Day is a yearly event at Kincaid, the Olympics created a new interest in the games. The studying of the rainforest may have given the first graders a first-hand look at rain. The lunchroom ladies kept everyone well fed during Olympic Week. Each day featured a special menu from different countries, and the food was yummy in any language. If the 1996 Olympics are anything like Kincaid's, then Atlanta should be very proud.
Aaron, now that we've gotten a taste for the Olympics, let's see what's eating Miss Mountain's 4th grade class.
Chris, don't you mean what Miss Mountain's class has been eating?
Whatever. Here with that report is James Summer.
This was one contest where students could learn something and have fun in the process. In other words, have their cake and eat it too. Peter Shavala and Brennan Hazelbrook walked away with the top honor with a cake they made from scratch rather than from a mix. It was a cheesecake with strawberries, lemon, and chocolate for extra appeal and flavor. Even though Peter and Brennan won the top honors, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place winners in each category were recognized.
We decided to do the cook-off because in our realistic fiction theme in our anthology, there was a biscuit baking contest about a story of a young boy with his grandfather at a festival. And it all originated from that. We had biscuits while we were reading the selection, and then one of the suggested activities was a baking contest among the children. And the enthusiasm was really wonderful, and the majority of the children did want to participate in that, even though the baking was done outside the class.
Now I'm really hungry.
Speaking of hungry, Chris, I'll bet I know your favorite part of the school day.
Lunch, of course. Isn't it everyone's favorite part of school?
Well, maybe not everyone's. Miss Flum, one of the lunch monitors, recently spoke with Chris about the ups and downs of working a lunch crowd.
We've gone around and told them to please keep it down, keep the noise down. We turn the lights off, and that miraculously works. When it's dark in here, there are no noises. The more you tell them to be quiet, the meaner they think you are. You know, I do enjoy being around the kids, and I also do enjoy being around seeing the Kincaid faculty, and I do enjoy being around my child, being able to see him just about every day.
Miss Flum has a new partner in her battle against bad behavior in the lunchroom. We welcome our new mire, Miss Sebastian. With Miss Flum and Miss Sebastian on the beat, don't even think about breaking any lunch laws. I know I'll never throw food again.
Thanks for that report, Chris. Now with more food for a thought, here's a message from the Media Center. When we return, we'll look at someone who is really making a difference in Miss Horton's 5th year class.
Summer vacation is almost here, and like our school, the Kincaid Media Center will be closed. But you don't have to take a vacation from reading just because of that. The Cobb County Public Libraries are carrying on a yearly tradition with their summer reading programs. Join your friends at the local library for exciting programs that feature story hours, fun activities, and, of course, great books. From old favorites to new arrivals, there's an adventure waiting for you on every page. You'll even receive a certificate for these books you read. So this summer, head to your public library and check out what's happening there. Don't leave your summer adventures just sitting on the shelf.
Welcome back to Kincaid News. You know, Chris, we've had lots of new faces here around at Kincaid.
Kind of makes you wonder why some people keep their old ones.
That's not exactly what I meant. Kincaid has helped many college students learn about teaching firsthand. Here with that story is Jessica Thompson.
There are many students at Kincaid and, of course, many teachers. This year we have also had many student teachers who work alongside Kincaid faculty to gain on-the-job training in teaching. Miss Mitchell has been a substitute teacher at Kincaid. Now she is a student teacher for Miss Horton. Miss Mitchell is a student at Brunel College.
Oh, I love kids. Kids have always been in my life. I started a neighborhood mentor program where I live, so they're in my life all the time. And it is the population with which I get along best and can be myself. It's the only thing that I can do. I was in the legal profession years before, and, you know, for my love of children, and it's just natural for me. I wouldn't think of doing anything else. I already did everything else, and teaching is it.
After she finishes her student teaching, Miss Mitchell will graduate. We wish her the best of luck. And if she doesn't get a 5th grade class, maybe she can teach her second choice, 8th graders. She thinks older kids are more challenging to keep interested in learning. We hope they don't mistake her for one of the middle school students.
Good luck to Miss Mitchell and to all our student teachers in their careers. Speaking of careers, have you ever thought about what you want to be when you grow up?